Watch this. You're gonna be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech, is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello and welcome to Talk is Cheap. We are at episode 112. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. We're glad you're here. We have a super fun show for you tonight. I'm so glad you're here. Oh my goodness, we've already got people saying hello. We have Desiree is back. Hey, Desiree. Howdy, partners. Hi, Desiree. And Fran is here. Hey, look, it's Rhonda and Chewy. Yes, Chewy will be on. Don't worry. We'll make sure that we have the Chewy cam on because we know that you have to have that. So, no, we have an awesome show for you tonight. My co-host tonight is Michael Pettit. Yes, that's right, the one and only. We have Courtney Kelly back. She is going to be here giving us some great tips for the holidays. And Anthony Brooks is joining us and we'll play the game tonight. So let's bring up the official Chewy Cam promo. That's right. There he is. There he is. Active Chewy. Yeah, Chewy's sleeping a little bit. And yes, our unofficial sponsor, Quiet Moments, because that's what we need right now is some quiet moments from Chewy. And he is following suit. That's right. He is. So that's great because, if you ever talk to me, he's usually barking. And so right now, nope, he's sleeping and he's had his Doritos. He needs a little snack. And then that's it. Yep, he takes a little nap and he looks cute for the show. But he doesn't usually. He likes to face the other way. I don't know. We're gonna have to renegotiate his contract. I guess that's what it is. Hey, if for those of you out here who aren't following me, that's sad. But you can follow me. You can see right down here. Right scrolling by how you can follow me, Rhonda Corey Comedy. RhondaCoreyComedy.com is my face on my my website. My Facebook is Rhonda Corey Comedy and Instagram. And so there you go. Also on YouTube, where you can watch all the replays of Talk is Cheap. And also the replays are on Roku on the Creative Motion Network. That's right. Hey, you guys, it's Christmas time, right? I mean, tomorrow's December 1st. And so I decided that I needed to put up my tree. So what I did was I wanted to do it a little quicker than usual, so I had a cup of coffee. And I can't handle caffeine, but it did make things go by really quick. So we've got a little video to show you of how that went. Alex? Is that amazing or what? Come on. That was absolutely amazing. That was the fastest tree I ever put up. So a little bit of coffee, a little bit of caffeine, and there I am. All right. We are going to get this show rolling. Chewy's back. He has to go to sleep. So But are you ready? Are you ready for your co-host tonight? Get ready, guys. I've recently been able to work with him. He's hilarious. Of course, he's been in the entertainment business for 30 years. He's a national headlining comedian. He's an on-camera personality and a public speaker. You may have seen him on Comedy Central and Arnessen or ESPN or DirecTV or KFC. Anyway, he also produces comedy shows in the greater New England area. Please welcome for the very first time, Michael Pettit, everybody.
Hello there.
Hey, Michael. It's so good to see you. It was so much fun. I got to work with you the other night, and it was a blast. And I brought my husband with me, and my husband has, I think you have a little fan now. You have a fan.
I mean,
Michael.
two. I have two fans.
Now you have two. Okay, that's awesome.
I have your hubby and my mom.
Oh, there you go.
No, and right back at you. It was the first time working with you, and you came highly recommended. And yeah, I snorted, which is always a.
I got a snort.
Oh yeah, you got to snort. Yeah,
Oh
yeah. The Macy's. I love the Macy's bit because no. The best one was about your hairy legs and was it the dog? That's it. So I woke up the next day and I shaved the dog. It was the best.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you. It's true.
Comedy is painful.
Comedy. We took, you take it from your real life. You may exaggerate it just a little bit, right? A little exaggeration, but it comes from real life. Slater Michael says, woohoo. Okay. Slater and Michelle Van Dusen says, yay, it's Michael. Anthony Brooks is here and says, hello, Mike. And Alice Green, I love you, Alice. She's here. She wants to welcome you, Michael.
Hi there.
Oh my goodness. So shows are starting to pick back up. Thank God for that, right?
They are. It's refreshing to be back out doing what we do, which is provide the ultimate form of escapism, which is laughter. It was, as we all know, March 12th, 2020, everything came crashing down, and it was just, we keep moving forward. We move the needle forward, but it's amazing. These performances, as you saw, Friday night, people are out, they're eating, they're drinking, they're living, they're laughing, and they don't want to go home because we just kind of did that for 15 months. And for those who don't know, it was a makeshift outdoor comedy show under a heated tent. And of course, Friday night at 6:30, starts snowing and the wind is blowing, and everybody came and they had heat lamps. And you know what? It was just God, you got me goosebumps, and I'm still defrosting from it. But no, it was just a nice event, Rhonda, that people came out and laughed.
Yeah. Everybody there really had a good time. Everybody was there to have fun and just let loose. And that's what I'm seeing doing these shows too, that everybody that comes out is just, they're just ready. They're sick of being locked up inside, and they're just ready to laugh, and they need it. They need it. There's so much negativity out there. To have a good laugh, there's nothing better than that, right?
Well, I look at the crowds, and whenever the moment feels right, I just look out and I say, congratulations, you turned your TV off. Winning. And it's just, we need to resume our life and be mindful and cautious and do what you need to do. I'm not here to talk politics. I don't do that, but I know that making people laugh is providing a much needed service, as you mentioned.
I agree. And Michael, you are a dog lover yourself. I mean, I have my Chewy cam. I love my Chewy. Chewy has to be next to me every single minute. But I know you have an adorable puppy. Wait a minute.
Big Murph is upstairs in his Murphopedic. I apologize.
That's all right. That's okay.
Yes,
No.
I'm a doggy daddy, a servant gladly to a yellow Labrador named Big Murph. He is honestly, I just gave him a little mini marrow bone. He's like, "I'll talk to you later, Daddy." I gotta go upstairs. And yeah. I mean, if you don't like dogs, well, I don't know those people.
I know. How can you not? I love. Oh, dogs are great. Dogs are
Yeah.
great. They
They
really
don't,
are.
like I say, they don't judge. 7 hours, 7 minutes, 7 days. You come home, you had a bad day, you run back out to get your car. Oh my God, it's you! Woo!
Exactly. They're so happy to see you. Like with my dog, I serve him the same meal every single day. Never complains. Like
No.
still excited to eat. It's not like, hey, we had this last week. Nothing. You had this yesterday, the day before, the day before. Doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
You don't get this look?
No. He's so excited. He's so excited that I put it in his dish. Same thing for his entire life, pretty much, It's awesome.
Oh,
It's
we were
awesome.
all so trainable, right?
Right? That would be great. It's like there's never like, oh, we're having that. Well, usually my family's just not even, they're like so excited when I cook because I don't do it all the time. I started off, I really need to give premarital classes because I started off right. I just like, I didn't cook. You know what I mean? Like I just never started off cooking. So it was like my husband would come home. That's right. You lower the bar. You lower the bar. He would come home. We lived in this big apartment building. He'd be like, something smells good. I'd be like, honey, you know that's coming from down the hall. Like, don't set yourself up, poor guy. So that's just it. And I'm a decent cook, Michael. I'm a decent cook, but I just don't want to do it all the time. You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want to be on the hook to be the cook. I'm very fortunate. My beautiful girlfriend is an incredible cook, and it's actually her it's her therapy. She loves it. She is so like in the zone and in her element when she's over. She just loves to do it. And I always say, I know, at the end of the meal that I've done well, or we've been loved very well when there is a pile, when I can't even see my sink.
Yeah.
When I'm upstairs and my house reeks of garlic,
Oh, I love garlic. Oh my goodness. Now, I have to ask, do you help do the dishes?
I do all of it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Everything. Oh yeah, that's part of being Magic Mike. Minus the magic. But no, it's something where again, if she's working 4 hours in a kitchen, and on a Sunday, and I get to go in the cave and watch football, and my house smells of garlic, and I come upstairs and I'm like, you've crushed this again.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, am I bragging because she's my girlfriend? No, I'm bragging because the woman knows how to cook. And it's like, look, we all have our vices, and that's it's like I do during my show. There's foodies. People want to meet foodies on apps. You can date people, other foodies,
Huh.
Yeah, a down and doughy girl looks for a meat and potatoes kind of guy. Tired of the salad games. Must be into M&Ms.
Oh my gosh. This is what he had in the green room. He just brought it with him. You have to, this show, we don't have a budget at all. So he has to bring his own. Oh my gosh. I love M&Ms. Are those the minty ones? They have minty ones. Do you like those?
No, these are the peanut ones.
Oh, the peanut ones. Okay. I gotcha. Hey, let's see. Desiree wants to say, of course, hi to Alice because you have to. But she says, it's nice to meet you, Michael.
Hi, Desiree. Nice to meet you. Happy holidays. Or as George Bailey would say. Wow. It's nice to meet you, Desiree.
I have to say, Michael does a gazillion impressions, and I am impressed with his impressions. They're just so good. Hey, Tom Hoyes, my buddy Tom's here. All right, Michael, are you ready? Because we're gonna need some help. The holidays are Not yet. Not yet. The holidays are right around the corner, right? But my next guest, she's been here before. She is actually a former actor, a life coach, a speaker. She's a mental health counselor, an on-air personality, as well as the co-host of the podcast, Coping on the Couch with Brian and Courtney. You can hear her daily on Cat Country 98.1 with her co-host Brian Mohorn on the morning show in Providence, Rhode Island. And let's welcome back Courtney Kelly, everybody. Okay, yes. I bring my own applause. Actually, I just have that. I have like a button installed on me, so that way when I'm walking through the house and stuff, I get that little, charge.
Well, it was funny. The first time I worked, this was like WRX way back in the day at Classic Rock Station. And I remember my PD said, listen, when you get up on stage to introduce somebody, just tell them who you are and where you're from. They'll start clapping. And I said, oh, okay. First time I went up, I think I was introducing Gallagher. Do you remember he used to do the smash?
Yeah.
Red Dramatic.
I get up there and I'm like, it's Courtney Kelly from WRX. And everybody's just looking at me like crickets. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I always decided from there on in, every time I get up on stage, I start walking up there. I start clapping myself. Hey, everybody, how you doing? And it gets them going so that they don't forget to clap. I said, oh, that's the worst feeling when you get up there and it's like crickets.
I know about crickets. I know about crickets.
It happens sometimes in the comedy world, right? It happens. It happens in all of our worlds.
It surely does.
I'm psyched to be here. So I just wanted to talk. We're going to talk about some tips for the holidays.
Right.
And a lot of people deal with, seasonal affective disorder. Like if they get depressed around these times. I work with a lot of people who have anxiety and depression. Maybe they've had losses. And so they feel, they're having some trouble around the holidays. So I do talk to people about ways of coping. And I think it's really important to make the holidays about what is important to you, and maybe you guys have, little rituals that you like to do or things that you look forward to. But it's really important to take some reflection time to think about, what it is you want to add into the holidays, because sometimes we just get pulled in 85 directions from other people, right? With their expectations. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Currently right now.
Oh, that's a beautiful tree you have there, Michael.
Oh, that's my tree.
I love it. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, that's my chair.
It looks lovely. Very festive. I love it.
Well, as you mentioned, it's important for mental health and take care of each other and people. It's very important for us to do what we can. Being a high energy person myself, I know that it's very, very important. It's not about me. I'm actually sober 31 years. I just celebrated on Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Oh my gosh, that's
I work
really
public speaking with RCA, which is Recovery Centers of America.
Yeah.
So there's two locations, one in Danvers and Westminster. So it's very important people who have just found the road to recovery, taking care of themselves.
Well, that's the thing too around the holidays. That can be hard, especially people who are in early recovery and they're feeling kind of, pulled around. And so it is really important to stop and say, okay, what do I want to do for the season? Where are my supports? What do I need to kind of, get through? Because for some people, it's amazing and they love the holiday season. For other people, it can be a little stressful and a little straining. The other thing I say is you got a limit set. So like if you're going to people's houses or you're going to parties and stuff, some people have a lot of social anxiety, and they get around people and they're, start getting really tense. So I always tell people to make sure that they have limits, like over Thanksgiving, I had a client who was like, I really want to go, but there's certain family members that stress me out. And so I say, gravitate toward the ones that are supportive and that you enjoy and that make you laugh. But the ones who are critical, try to kind of keep away from them, and also allow yourself to just stay for a certain amount of time and then bail, if you need to.
Yeah. I always find the cookie area, find where the cookies are.
Right, exactly. I love the snacks, find the desserts.
Happy holiday.
Well, like you said, the person, stay around your people, I mean, you can be nice to the other people, but there are people, like you said, that you can you can gravitate to. So
Right.
far we have reflect and
Oh, it's supposed to be like limit set.
Limit
but-
set.
limit your set. Hey, that's cool.
That's limit my set because there we go. We're good.
Limit your set. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, I talk to people about is self-care. We talk about that. And sometimes, for one person, it could be that they make sure they go and take walks every day and they exercise. For someone else, it might be, that they do some kind of relaxation. But, I don't know. What do you guys do for self-care?
Every morning I hike.
Oh, nice.
Every
That's awesome.
I live in a town called Plainville, which is North Attleboro, Plainville.
Yep.
I'll give you a reference. Rentham
Rent
Outlet.
them. The
That's
outlet.
my that is
Rhonda's
definitely-
like, hello.
that was for me. Thank
I was
you.
just there for Coach. No, I have a friend who
So-
always goes there around this time for Coach bags.
Yeah, so it's just something where I'm in 5 minutes I am in these gorgeous pines, whispering pines and trails and creeks, and it's like you're in New Hampshire, folks.
Yeah.
It's just, so it's the dog. He gives it to me, but
Yep.
I made a commitment when COVID hit. Every single morning, whether it's at 8 or 9 or 10 or 11, he lets me know.
Right.
Today I had kind of a crazy day. He let me know this morning at like 10:30. He started barking at me. He was barking at me because he got a little fix out in the backyard, but he didn't get his big HIKE. We have to spell
Right.
around our dogs. You know that,
Or else
right?
he goes, right, exactly.
Well, he thinks
No,
it's
that's awesome.
so that's one thing that I try to do for myself.
Yeah.
I still do business calls or texting and say good morning and do that,
Yeah.
but it's my little habits and routines.
Mm-hmm.
Habits and routines.
Exactly.
Habits, yes, I
Habits.
totally agree.
Yeah.
For me, like I make sure I have my quiet time, my quiet time with God. I need to do that every morning. And so sometimes, and I like to switch it up a little bit. So sometimes I will know that if I have to do it right in my bed, as soon as I set up, and I just, I have a little devotional that I go through and a little bit of journaling, which is really good for me.
Nice.
And
That's
so
awesome.
I do that. Sometimes I'll change my spot. It'll be like a comfy little spot on the couch with my, with my blankie and,
Right.
I'll sit there and, it depends. I mean, the summertime, it could be outside, I love the mornings and I love to get up nice and early and just watch like the whole world just start to open up. It's amazing. The birds and the squirrels and I just love to see that. It's beautiful.
That's
So
part of the
just-
day.
Yeah, absolutely. And it
That's part of the
feeds
day.
you. Yeah, it feeds you. And that's the thing too, is to be aware what gives you good energy, what makes you feel grounded, what makes you feel good. And like getting up and doing that and like being in prayer, doing your meditation, doing mindful work and journaling, that can set you up for a great day because it just gives you that so that you don't feel like you're like, getting pulled in all these different directions. You can say, okay, let me stop. Let me take a moment, but it looks different for everyone. So that's what I say for people to take some time to think about what it is that helps you to feel most grounded. Now, going outside, like you said, with hiking, that's amazing because we connect with nature. We feel good around the ocean, around the woods. Even if it's cold out, bundle up. I know it feels, I'll go out there with the dog and I'm like, I don't want to. But like once I do, I'm like, it's really cold. But once I do it, I feel invigorated. I feel good. You get good energy from that. So I think it's important to push through that resistance sometimes when we're like, it's so cold. Because this is a beautiful time to get out there and get fresh air. It can actually shift your mood too. It makes you feel better.
It's
Definitely.
structure. I think it it's just structure. It's something where like Rhonda said, she just gets up and this is what she does. She does her thing every single morning, and it's habits and routines, and it's there's no gray area. It's just what do you do to set your needle in the right direction. And not every day you don't feel it because that's not normal. Life happens. But if you could just say, this is what I do and this is what makes me feel okay, because we all want to feel okay.
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing. Sometimes, and I say to clients, sometimes we say, I'll do it when I feel better. Well, sometimes you have to do things to feel better, not wait to feel better to do something. So if you stay
Yeah.
in your routine, even when you don't feel like it, some days you say, oh, but you push yourself and say, all right, instead of a half an hour walk, I'll just do 10 minutes. Just get out there. You start to feel connected to it. And sometimes you can just be like, oh yeah, I do feel like doing this. You know, we have to go over our brain resistance sometimes. And the other thing I say is unplug from social media for a little while. Because especially around the holidays, it's like, oh, we were baking Christmas cookies and everything was perfect and the house was awesome. You know, all people present themselves as their, you know, however it is that they are looking to show the world. And that's not necessarily the reality. So sometimes when people are feeling vulnerable and sad and upset, it really makes them feel like, oh my God, my world's not perfect like that. We need to shut it down and take a break sometimes, especially when we're not feeling well. I tell people, take your emotional temperature. You know, are you feeling like you're up to the social media world right now, or do you need a little break? You know, it's important to take breaks.
Yeah, that makes sense. And you know what else? And this happens to me a lot, is I end up I waste time.
Yeah.
You know,
you fall down the rabbit hole.
I'm watching these stupid reels, or I'm like, oh, look at that dance. You know what I mean? I'm watching these dumb, stupid things. And I'm like, what are you doing? That just ate up like 15, 20 minutes of your day. Like I'm not even on TikTok, and I've fallen down the TikTok hole so many times, and I'm not even on the thing. But you watch one video and it brings you to this one, and I'm like, what happened? Yeah, it does. It sucks your time. And sometimes it's fun to just have, maybe you should, you know, sometimes we need to set a timer and be like, because it slips away so quickly. Exactly. Yeah, I know. And time's precious. But I did love what you know, the first, what you said about reflection is that, you know, this time of the year, things are just crazy. And we need to say, you know what, I want to make sure that I do this, and I want to make sure that I do this, and maybe not make it too crazy for yourself, right? Because then you're overwhelmed, and that's no fun. But to reflect on what you want to do, like for instance, we are going to go to La Salette. We always go to La Salette every year, and then we go to Bliss Creamery. So we actually call it Blissalette. And basically, we just want to go to Bliss Creamery. And that's an excuse to go. But we go with this other couple that we've gone to with I think this is our 11th. We couldn't go last year. But yeah, like our 11th or 12th year going. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up. That's where I grew up.
Oh, really?
Oh, is that where? Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
I grew up in Attleboro. If I do a local show in Attleboro, I always say I'd make the references of Jolly Charlie's, which was an amusement park in town. I said, you know, let's go to La Salette, you know, let's go, you know, where it's 10 degrees and you got to go have ice cream.
I know, it's cold. Another cold place. Really.
But it's just a staple.
It's just so fun.
I didn't know about this place, this Bliss Creamery. I've been to La Salette a bunch of times.
It's packed. It's a diner. It gets packed, but it is so fun. And you know, usually their foods, they're probably inundated, especially now with you know, trying to find help these days, you know. But you know, it's the ice cream's really yummy. So we have to have. We usually eat, and then we have a little bit of. It's terrible food. It's, you know what I mean. I mean, the food tastes good, but it's bad for you. But I don't. You got to do that every once in a while, like every day. But anyway, that's how it's been for me lately. But it's just it's fun. So that's something, you know, definitely. So let's just go over those points.
Okay. So taking some time to reflect, think about what's important to you for the holiday season so that you can prioritize. The other thing is limit setting. Making sure that you don't, you know, if you are going to different places and you don't want to overwhelm yourself, put some limits on that. And the other thing is self-care, you know, picking a few things that can help ground you, to help certain things that you can look forward to, and certain things that give you good energy or make you feel relaxed, those kind of things.
Those are great. Oh,
those are my tips.
That was
I got a million of them, but
awesome. We're going to put the tips. I know someone asked, we are going to post those tips right in the comments for you. I'll have Alex do that. If I didn't have him, I don't know what I would do, you guys, but we're going to do that. And Courtney, thank you so much for being here. Will you come back again?
And hi to all the folks that were saying hi. I was seeing people pop up.
Yes, yes.
But thank
yes.
you so much. It's great to be here. You always do a fabulous show.
Can I
Nice to
do
meet you, Michael.
Thank you. Oh, I love this. Is like so much. This is wonderful what we're doing. I really want to say thank you for everything. It's just you're just hitting all the buttons. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
You
And
really
thank you for sharing too. I mean, that's the thing. I think it's, it's collaborative too, because people have such great ideas, and Rhonda and both of you have such great ideas for self-care. And I think people like start thinking, oh, I want to do that. That sounds cool.
They're just you just try to, you don't check them all, but you try to check a few boxes.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
It's like, okay, this isn't like I needed to go on Sunday to be around, Screaming Patriots fans at Gillette Stadium.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, it was a
Sometimes
good
you need
game.
a dose of that.
It was good. I froze, but it was good.
You're doing a lot of freezing lately, Michael. Have you noticed that? You're doing a lot of things that involve
It was
the
a
cold.
continuous the whole week. It was amazing. I was like, it wasn't even that cold out. I said to my buddy, I'm like, I'm going in the house at like 5:30. I'm like, I'm going to take a hot shower. He told me he went home and he passed out and he woke up. He was shivering. I'm like, well, he goes, well, it was snowing. I'm like, okay, it was cold,
It was.
So,
Awesome.
self-care is huge all year. Yeah.
It's been,
I'm going to go somewhere. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. Okay. Is that cool?
All right. We'll see you shortly.
It's not a wardrobe change, but you're going to appreciate it. One moment.
All right.
Ooh,
All right,
you're gonna
Courtney.
surprise Rhonda.
Courtney, I'm scared. Courtney, thank you so much.
Thank you, my
for
dear.
being here. And
It was so much fun.
oh my gosh, and you'll come back, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
I'm not too far. I'm just a screen
All right.
away.
You're just a screen away. Thank you so much.
Away.
And guys, if you want to follow Courtney, all of her
Courtney
social
Kelly
media.
Bedard on Facebook, and at Cat Country Mornings too on Facebook if you want to follow there. But CourtneyKelly.com is my blog, which I've been really behind on putting new. So this will motivate me now to put another new blog on there.
All right, you guys, make sure you follow her blog. She has some great tips. All right, Courtney, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Happy holidays. See ya.
Isn't that awesome? Oh, you have your own applause. You brought your own applause meter. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. All right. Are you ready, Michael? Because we're going to keep this show going. We have to keep it going. We only have so much time in it. It goes by so fast.
Let's get ready to rumble.
All right. My next guest, I got to work with him recently, and he's so funny. He's been doing stand-up for about 10 years now. He's actually auditioned for AGT in 2017. He's known as the stuttering comedian. You'll see why. And he's performed all over New England. Please welcome the very funny Anthony Brooks, everybody.
How are you? How you guys doing?
Anthony.
Hi.
How are you? How's
Pretty
it
good.
going, Anthony? Now, what did you think of Courtney's tips? Weren't they great?
Yeah, they were awesome. I loved them. Great tips.
Yeah. So which one of those are you going to pay attention to? Like, which is there one of those tips that she gave? She gave reflect. What was the other one? The time? No, what was it? Time set? Was it time set or limit set?
It was reflect, yeah, and
Limit
self-care
set.
too. Self-care.
Self-care. So which one is the one that you're going to work on?
Well, I need to work on all three of them, but the one I'm actually going to work on is probably going to be the more the self-care.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, I've been letting myself go lately. You know, I know Mike was talking about his girlfriend's a good cook, and so's mine, and she's Portuguese, and so she cooks all the time.
You're done. It's over, Anthony. You're over.
Yeah, so it's not. I can't really blame her, but but the food's so good, I can't resist it. So.
I hear ya.
Let me share this with you, Anthony. And I learned this from my girlfriend. And it's 2 words. It's very interesting. Portion control.
Yeah, I got a problem with that. Yes.
I'm not here to judge, brother.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and I tried it. It's
I tried it.
it just doesn't work out for me. It just doesn't work out. I choose to choose bigger portions instead of smaller portions. That's my problem.
I know it's hard.
Yeah.
Habits. Gotta say habits. Yay, it's Anthony. Michelle says, and Alice is like, welcome,
Hi.
Anthony. I have
Hey,
like
Alice.
the best audience.
I
I have
see.
the best audience members. They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. And especially around this time of the year, there's so many yummies, goodies. And my big thing is, Michael and Anthony, you were both saying how your girlfriends love to cook. I love to bake.
Nice.
And oh, it's so bad because I'm not a bad baker. I'm not going to lie to you. And so I like to and then I sample everything that I make, more than once,
Well, there's an old saying in the restaurant business: never trust a skinny chef.
That's true. That's true. Well, I'm all set.
If you walk in, there's a bean pole. You're like, we don't want to eat here.
Is that like so that's like a hairstylist that's hair is not looking too hot, right?
Yeah. Why are they all crazy? I don't have a joke for it. They're all crazy. It's like, I sat down for a haircut and now I need therapy from listening to you. It's just,
my hairstylist has actually been on here giving tips,
Oh,
it's pretty funny. Yes, this would have been perfect to bring her on today. No, you'll have to come back and meet her. She's awesome. She's awesome. So are you a big holiday fan, Anthony? Do you love the holidays?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them. I mean, I love Christmas. That's probably my favorite. Just Christmas and Thanksgiving, obviously. Excuse me?
Do you have any holiday traditions, like any Christmas traditions, that something that you have to do every year?
I don't have to do it, but it always happens. It's called a turkey coma. That happens every year for some reason, but so that's mainly the yearly tradition. And we used to go to when I lived in Massachusetts a few years ago. Every year we would go to La Salette. I love going to that place. It was awesome. And the lady and I was thinking about going again this year. So, but now we're in Coventry, Rhode Island, so it's a little bit, of a drive, but it's not that far.
Oh, don't be a Rhode Islander, Anthony. That's that is so Rhode Island. It's too far. It's
it's not really too far. It's just, I don't know. It's just it's still good to go. I think we're gonna go. So I'm not worried about. I think we're gonna go.
Now, do you go to Bliss Creamery afterwards?
I have gone to Bliss Creamery years ago. They had a location at the old Little Taunton Mall. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh,
the Little Taunton Mall.
I didn't know that.
Before they built the Silver City Gallery here in Taunton, they had a little mall downtown, and they had a location of Bliss in there. And I was going there all the time at that location. But yeah, it was good. I liked it there.
Yeah, their ice cream is really good.
Yeah, it's good. The ice cream's good, and the salads are horrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you can't get a salad there. Who gets a salad there? I get their cheeseburgers are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I know that.
And their fries. Oh my gosh, they have really good fries there. Oh,
yeah. Yummy.
They do.
Yes.
They really
You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry.
I
right
know.
now.
I'm getting hungry too. Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
That's what happens a lot on this show. I talk about food and then I get on and I intermittent fast, so I can't eat like after. I actually brush my teeth before I brush and floss, by the way, before I do the show. So when I get off, I can't. It helps me not to eat anything else. So.
So
What are you having right now? You're having. You guys are
cheese and crackers.
Oh,
I got cheese, crackers, pepperonis, everything.
Oh, I love that. That is a really yummy combination. Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but there's a little segment on this show called You've Got Game.
What's up?
And today's game is called We Are Family. All right. Well, we always play a game on the Talk is Cheap show, and I'm a horrible scorekeeper. So over time, I've had to hire a scorekeeper. And so please welcome the official scorekeeper. Let's give it up for the official scorekeeper, everybody. Oh, wait, there's a reenactment of Rhonda's tree decoration video. Okay, let's see it. That's awesome.
That's great.
Oh my gosh. There's a Lego me. The scorekeeper just has Lego me, and I love it. I love it. Okay. Are you guys, you don't even know this, but you are not playing self-care. Yes. You are not playing for nothing. Not not nothing. You are actually playing for the very coveted stop it. I can't.
Ice cream.
I'm
My
in.
favorite.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh. The very coveted Rhonda Corey Comedy Hand Sanitizer. 100% clean comedy. 100% clean and sanitized hands.
Cool.
This prize is valued at $5,500. Okay. All right, you guys. We are going to, you remember how to type your answers in, right? Right, Anthony, you remember?
Yeah, but I would like, believe it or not, I think I can say it faster than I can type it.
No, you're going to both type your names. That's all right. You are so funny.
Oh,
We're going to type them in.
I'm going to lose. I'm a pecker.
Oh, it's all right. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. All right, you guys, of course, in the audience can play along. James says that he loves everyone's accent on the show. No one has an accent here. I don't know what you're talking about, James.
I have no idea what you're talking about,
I
James.
don't have an accent. Big Murph would be proud. All right, are you ready? So these are TV shows or shows that have the word family in them. The word family in them. Are you ready?
Where do I type them?
You're gonna type. You're gonna get it, Michael. Are you ready?
Oh,
Are you ready?
over in chat with the host. Is that where I do it?
No. Where you change your name, where you edit your name. That's where you're gonna. Yes,
All
James,
right.
play along. All right. Okay. Here
got
is your first clue is
Edit your name, right? That's where you do it.
Yes, edit your name.
Okay, but now I can't see the image.
There you go. Can you see it?
No. Okay.
All right.
Nope.
Type your answer in.
Mine's
Yep.
wrong.
Yours is wrong.
I think so.
All right. Let's see. We'll see. Are you ready? Let's reveal your answers. Is the correct answer Modern Family?
Yeah, Mike got it.
Family Matters.
Yeah.
Let's see what the audience said. James said Modern Family.
Yeah, he's
John
right.
Peters. Hey, John Peters. All in the Family. Did that look like All in the Family to you? And Tom says Family. That is so cheating, Tom. The correct answer is Modern Family. Is
All
the
right, Mike.
correct answer. Big Murph would be proud, says the scorekeeper. All right, the score is 1-2. Oh, that's sad, Anthony. That's all right, Anthony.
So Anthony,
Sorry. Yeah.
My good friend just messaged me and she says you have to get the Bliss burger and fries.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will get it. I will take a picture of it. I'll send it to you.
That's awesome.
She knows
Stand in front
her
of the
food.
sign.
It is
She
so
knows her
good.
food.
It's so good. All right, are you ready for your second clue? Your second clue is I'm going to read it to you. It's an American television game show created by Mark Goodman, in which two families compete to name the most popular answers to survey questions in order to win cash and prizes. Do you remember what that game show is named? All right.
I don't spell that well.
That's all right. You
don't
know
either.
what? We don't take points off for spelling here. Family Feud, Family Feud. And what does our audience say? Let's see. We have just Tom. Tom says Family Feud. Oh, wait. James said, let's see. Tom said Family Feud. James said Family Tom.
I knew I spelled it wrong.
Family
I knew
Feud.
it.
It's okay. That's all right. We don't take points off. Family tomfoolery. Okay.
So here's a fun little side note, which doesn't mean anything. When I lived in another life in Los Angeles, I actually was the warm-up audience guy for Family Feud.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did it when Louis Anderson was the host.
Okay, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Louis
Yeah.
Anderson. Sure. So yeah, we'd run around and probably bang out 10 or 11 shows a day, and good money, but it was an experience on Burbank Rock
bet.
Studio. Yeah, just the Family Feud. Who's ready to play the feud?
That's awesome. Well, you're both correct.
Nice. All right.
All right.
I knew it.
Thanks.
That's scorekeeper.
I
told you that we don't take off for spelling here. We don't take
We
off for
don't
spelling.
judge. We don't
All
judge.
right, you could catch up right now. Are you ready for your next clue?
Yep.
There's a picture of a certain family. Do you remember what the name of this show was? The sitcom.
Oh my God, I'm so on fire.
I got it.
You got it?
Mhm.
All right. All right. You both said it was Family Ties. Family Ties. Let's see. James got it. Yay, James. Family Ties. Let's see. Oh, Tom thinks it's Family Matters. No. The correct answer is Family Ties. You are both absolutely correct. All right.
Woohoo.
All right. You guys are just, you're killing it. You're killing it. Fox Family, Foxy Family. John Peters, are you making up things now? Oh my goodness. Yep. Alice got Family Ties, and so did Fran. Great job, you guys. All right. Are you ready for the next clue? Your next clue is Morticia and Gomez had a perplexing, what was how did I supposed to say the word again? Macabre. Oh gosh. I asked ahead of time on how to say this word, and then as soon as I thought I messed it up. That's all right. We don't take points off for that either. Huh? And I already have my my Rhonda Corey comedy hand sanitizer. Okay. Morticia and Gomez had a perplexing macabre family whose members included giant named Lurch, a disembodied hand named Thing, and a son Pugsley, and a daughter, Wednesday. All right. Do you have the correct answers? You both said it's the Addams Family. So does Tom and Alice and James and Fran. Okay. The correct answer is Addams Family. You are all correct. Good job, guys. Good job. The Addams Family. Right? The Addams Family. Now, who was the other? I used to get confused with the Addams Family and the Munsters.
Uh-huh.
Do you notice there's always like two shows, or always two shows on that kind of had very similar premises? Anyway.
Right.
All right.
Oh, Rhonda. Go ahead, Rhonda.
All right. Are you ready for your next clue?
No, of course not.
All right. Here we go, guys. All right. Do you know what TV show this was?
Whoa, no.
It is actually, I can give you a little hint. It started on the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, this is a tough one.
It is. Well, I can't have them all like super easy, you know.
No. Oh boy.
This was a fun show. Yeah, it actually started as a bit on the Carol Burnett show. All right. Are you ready? Let me know when you're ready. Snorty. Okay. Let us see your answers. No Idea Family. And Mama's Family. Let's see. It is not the Munsters, James. Alice said Mama's Family. Yep. James. Whoops. Mama's Family Feud. John Peters. James got Mama's Family. Yeah, 2 of the Golden Girls, right? I know. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Mama's Family is correct.
What?
Which means
You're a tie.
it's a tied score. It's a tied score. Ooh. All right. Are you ready for your next clue?
I still have more M&Ms.
I'm so good to my people in the green room. I really am. You know, you have whatever you want that's in the fridge is yours. You make it like it's your own house. Look at the scorekeeper has
I'm a
everything.
star!
All right, are you ready? Okay, this is the next clue. Your next clue is
Oh, I got you.
do you remember this show? Do you remember the show? It's an oldie but a goodie.
Oh,
James wants to be a guest on here. That could happen, James. That could happen.
oh my gosh.
Do you remember this show?
I know the kid, and I can't think of the name of the show. Anthony, if you give me the answer, I'll book you.
I don't think I know. It's before my time.
I know.
No,
What a
All right.
character.
I know this show. Look, it's Mrs. Beasley and Buffy and Jody and Mr. French and Sissy.
I'm not gonna cheat. I'm not
Okay.
gonna cheat.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I took a wild guess on this one.
The Waltons. That is wild. Do you know what it is? It's oh, that's so. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to give you the news. You both lost on that one. Mrs. Beasley, yes, Mrs. Beasley. Do you know what it was? That's right, James. James is the only one that I saw that has it. It's
Family Affair. That's what it was.
It's a family affair.
Yeah, that's right.
Too bad. Look at that sad little marshmallow face that you got right there. You both got a sad face. All right. Ready? You're ready for this one. I know you're going to get this one. All right. The lead character in this 1970s TV show, Archie Bunker, is a loudmouth, uneducated bigot who believes in every stereotype he has ever heard.
You're looking for the actor?
No, we're looking for the show. It has to have family in it. The name family is in it. So.
Oh, easy.
You got it?
Hold on, kiddo.
All right, I'm ready. I'm here. You guys, my audience is all right. Let's reveal your answers. All in the family. You both said all in the family. Let's see. Tom says all in the family. The Meathead family. That's right. It wasn't the Meathead. You Meathead. And James said all in the family. James, you are crushing it. All in the family is correct answer. Songs that make a hit.
Oh my God, dear Anthony, you're doing so good, dear. Huge people.
That's awesome.
Another M&M, Michael.
I love it. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do another one. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who is this family? Family. What's the name of this TV show?
Hey, I don't know. Hey.
Did I do that?
Oh my God, I don't know it.
Did I do that, Urkel?
God. I don't know it.
Did I do that, family? All right. Take a guess. It has the word family in it. You ready?
Yeah. I'm so bad.
All right, let's reveal your answers. The Urkel family. Well, that's kind of true. Family matters. James, yes, you did get that right. Did I do that family? And 8 is enough. I don't know. Sharon, how you doing, Sharon? Family matters is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Good job. Family matters.
Gee.
All right, you can get this one. I know you can. All right, are you ready? You both should get this one.
I am bombing over here.
All right, here we go. This animated series is about the lives of Peter Griffin, his wife Lois, and their 3 children, Meg, Chris, and Stewie, and also their dog Brian, who talks and acts like a human. And you know where it's based out of? Rhode Island, you guys. The correct answer, is it Family Guy? Let's see. James says it's Family Guy, and he's been kind of on a hot streak. I'm not going to lie. Is Family Guy the correct answer? Joey Aiello. Yes, Family Guy. Tom Hoy says Family Guy. Hi, Joey. I miss you, bud. The correct answer is Family Guy. You guys are correct.
Oh my God, talk is cheap. Oh my God, with Rhonda, talk is cheap. I'm on the show with Rhonda, talk is cheap. Ha 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 ha. Oh my God, yes, talk is cheap. Oh my God, yes, talk is cheap. Ha. Oh my God, yes, oh my God. Ha ha ha. Talk is cheap.
Too funny. Okay. All right, this is it.
Right.
The final one. The final one, and it's not an easy one. It's not an easy one. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. Are you ready to identify this TV show?
Well, you just made me squint.
I know. I'm like, trust me, I'm like this. I look over the edge. I'm trying to, I can't. It's like, my screen is very small, people. It's very small.
There we go.
Oh, good job, Alex. Alex is
Thank
right
you,
there
Alex.
with the hookup.
Appreciate you, Alex.
Oh, let's see if you guys in the audience are going to get this.
I think you're just making things up now. That's just like a random. That's a random photo. Seriously.
I think I got it.
You think you got it? Okay.
I think so.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Let's see. Let's reveal your answers. Family Guy again. Oh, what is it? E-I-E-I-O. Or the Unknown Family. No, you guys are wrong. But guess what? James was correct. It is Swiss
Family Robinson.
Family
That's what it was.
Robinson. That's right. Alice knew it. The Swiss Waltons. That's hilarious. The Waltons. It has family in it, you guys.
So bad.
Oh my goodness, you guys. This is awesome. All right. What's the score there, scorekeeper? We have a score. Anthony,
Oh.
you
All right.
are the winner.
All right. You're going
Give
to
it up. By
send me
one
the hand
point.
sanitizer?
By one. Yes. $5,500. That's
All
right.
right.
Prize value. That's right. Because we started this show when COVID started. So.
Right.
And I had those from the beginning. So buy a mask.
Nice.
I have. Do you have the mask, scorekeeper? Do you have the famous mask? Oh, yes, you do. We have a Talk is Cheap mask too.
Oh, nice.
Right. Which is really fun to wear Talk is Cheap as a mask because anyway.
Awesome.
All right, James. Thank you you're gonna go tell Robert G. Lee I said hello. And make sure you come see us again next week. And as a matter of fact, let's show who's going to be here next week. Alex? Next week on our show. Oh my gosh, you guys, you've asked for it. You got it. It's going to be straight up games. That's right. Straight up game night. We have Andy Forrester back, Dory Macklemore, Brian Kahatsu, Chris Young, and Chris T. Condor, all competing for, of course, a huge prize and maybe a sanitizer. So you never know what you're going to get. So I know it's going to be straight up games. We have a blast. Maybe we'll play Go Fetch. I can't say, but it is one of my favorite games all times. Anyway, it's been so much fun, you guys, tonight. Please make sure you follow my friends. Let's see, if you want to follow Michael, you can do that at Petite Product. I can't see is what it is. Can you just tell me how to follow you? It's scrolling on the bottom. I can't see it.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. It's Michael at PettitProductions.com. Just Michael Pettit Comedy. Yep.
There you go.
And just listen for that.
Or you can follow a police car with a siren on it. And of course, Courtney Kelly, you can follow Courtney, and all of her socials are right in the comments, along with Michael's. And Anthony, how can we follow you?
I don't like to get followed, but it's okay. I'll let you know exactly what. I get followed. I got a YouTube channel. It's Anthony Brooks, a stuttering comic. I got some funny content on there. Some of my past shows and just some funny stuff I've done along the years. And then you can follow me on Facebook. Anthony M. Brooks is my personal Facebook, and then I have a comedy Facebook, Anthony Brooks, a stuttering comic Facebook. And I'm also a DJ. I've been DJing about 20 years now. So I have a DJing page, which is DJ Anthony B Entertainment on Facebook also. So that's how you can reach out to me whenever you need something.
You need anything, Anthony's got it. I mean, That's all. That's all we're saying. You guys, Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my amazing scorekeeper. You rocked it as usual. To Chewy, because Chewy, look at that. Chewy's still sleeping. I love it. I love it. Chewy's still napping. Thank you to Courtney, of course, Michael and Anthony. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. You can stick around for a second. And we are going to play our outro. Are you ready, Alex? Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Can I go put some pants on now? Good night. See you guys later.
I will hold Ain't no man, ain't no woman, ain't no thing, there ain't nothing going down. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.